Big collectibles here. We're looking at comic book Alien issue 6. This is a comic book story here. We're going to just break down. We've gone through most of them. Last couple of issues, we have seen that Gabriel Cruz has been on a mission trying to save his son, Danny, who got a face hugger on him. Iris, who is his girlfriend, ends up like not being who she said she was. I mean, it's been like just a bunch of weird turns in this series here. So far, it's been a banger. Let's get right into Alien comic book issue 6. All right, so the last thing that happened was Gabriel was telling Bishop to take the face hugger. I'm sorry, the alien that's in his son's chest, take it out. But then Iris says, "No, you're not doing any of that because if you do, it's too early in the incubation period. The thing will die." And they're like, "Wait, what?" They start bugging out, and boom, she bucks a shot straight into the dome piece of Bishop. I mean, just shocking everybody. And then she jumps on the computer, starts talking to somebody, saying, "All right, this is the situation. Get me a pod over here. I need to get off." Then Bishop grabs a gun, and she senses him coming, turns around, shoots, but to no avail. He gets the upper hand, knocks her with the gun, with the butt of the gun. I mean, puts some serious damage on her. I mean, it's almost a TKO immediately. You're gonna get ahead and see right there, man. She's all messed up, and you can see that she was a synthetic, also just like he is. So Gabriel is trying to make sense of what has been going on. Now she starts talking. Now she starts telling him that it's just inevitable that the xenomorphs are going to be the end of humanity, is because it happens over and over. We get to a point where we start traveling the stars and we find it waiting in the dark, and sure enough, there it is. We do it to ourselves, and the dream that he's been having with the alien is because that is the future. They're trying to tell him that that is the inevitable future. That's it. She's done. And so he starts telling Bishop, "Look, we got to get this thing out of Danny's chest, my son's chest." And then right from the computer says, "I'm afraid not." It is Ted, who's the commander of the Epsilon space station. It's Gabe's former boss. And he tells him, "Nah, that is my property, that thing that's in his chest. And I tell you right now, you come down, yeah, I mean, it's pretty much a death sentence for your son, but I'll give you complete immunity. If you want even your old job back, I'll give it back to you. You know, come back." And obviously Gabe is like, "Man, you know what?" So what he does is he's like, so what Ted does is he sets the original plan in motion where they're going to send the whole space station into the atmosphere where it's going to burn up and everything is lost. So he's like, "Man, we need to separate this, the life raft. I'm going to go, the only way to do it is go outside." So he goes outside, he gets on comms with Bishop. Bishop says, "All right, you're going to have to remove these paddles. I mean, you're going to have to, flip these switches, two of them." He does one, he's on his way to the second one, and he's like, "Man, something's out here with me." He's there pulling and open the second one that he needs to open, and Big Mama, Big Bertha, comes around the corner. He's like, "Oh my Lord." And he just starts going to work. They start going to work, fighting. He hits the alien with the wrench that he's got. With the other hand, he's trying to open it, the whole cover for that air pressure release that he needs to open to be able to remove that life raft. And he's just not being able to. The alien's not letting him do it. So what he does was, and he gets hit. He gets, obviously seriously injured. So in the melee, he's able to hit the alien over the head, get some of that acid blood, hit it on the panel that he needed, the last one, and he causes an explosion, causing him and the alien to go off into space. But at the same time, the space shuttle, the life raft, is able to separate itself from the space station. So mission accomplished there, but hasta la vista. I mean, there it is. That's, he met his demise there, but he's a hero at the end of the day. You can see here, the sun comes to, and Bishop is talking to him and tells him, "Hey, welcome, welcome back to the life of being free of that xenomorph in your chest." And he doesn't tell him that, but he's just, you could tell that he tells him pretty much, "What else do you remember?" Because he's telling him, "I had the craziest dream. I had these dreams of being in a dark place," and the same dreams his father had when he had the face hugger on him. And so Bishop asks him, "Well, what else do you remember?" Kind of like, "Do you remember me putting this alien into the cat?" And that's how it ends. Just like that, issue 6. I thought this was a banger. Let me know what you think in the comment section. It looks like the next issue is gonna be a change in the story. Like this whole run of these first few issues is gonna change. So we'll go ahead and take a look and see what exactly we're working with in the next issue. You know the deal. Good luck in all your collectible decisions. Let them all be profitable and dope.